Why do you feel hungry after eating? Here's what you can do about it. A lack of protein or fiber in the food is often the cause of hunger. That being said, it could also be because of your daily life or hormone problems like leptin resistance. When you're hungry, your body is telling you that it wants more food. Of course, a lot of people still feel hungry after they eat. This can be caused by a lot of things like your food, hormones, or way of life. This video will help you understand why you might still be hungry after eating and what to do about it. 1. Reasons and ways to fix it. A lot of different things can make people hungry after a meal. Composition of a meal. At the very least, it could be because of the nutrients in your food. There is evidence that meals with more protein make people feel fuller than meals with more carbs or fat, even if the number of calories in each is the same. You may also feel hungry more often if your food doesn't have enough fiber. As a type of carb, fiber takes longer to break down, which can slow down the rate at which your stomach empties. When it breaks down in your lower digestive system, it also helps hormones like GLP-1 and PIY that make you feel full. Animal foods like chicken breast, lean beef, turkey, and prawns are high in protein. Fruits, veggies, nuts, seeds, and grains are some foods that are high in fiber. You can eat more protein and fiber-rich foods if you notice that you're hungry after a meal and that your meals sometimes lack these nutrients. 2. Make sensors stretchy. Different parts of a meal are important for making you feel full, but your stomach also has stretch receptors that work during and right after a meal. Stretch receptors measure how much your stomach grows during a meal and send signals to your brain that make you feel full and decrease your hunger. These stretch sensors don't depend on what kind of nutrients are in food. They instead use the total amount of food eaten. The stretch receptors do make you feel full, but the effects don't last long. So they might help you eat less during and right after a meal, but they don't make you feel full for a long time. If a meal doesn't make you feel full during or right after, try eating more foods that are high in volume but low in calories. These foods tend to have more air or water in them, like most fresh veggies and fruits. Air-popped popcorn, shrimp, chicken breast, and turkey. Also, drinking water before or with meals may help you feel fuller because it adds volume to the food. Many of these high-volume, low-calorie foods make you feel full right away through stretch receptors. However, they are also usually high in protein or fiber, which make you feel full for a long time by making your body release hormones that make you feel full. 3. Resistance to leptin. Problems with hormones may be the reason why some people feel hungry after eating. Leptin is the main hormone that tells your brain that you are full. The amount of it in the blood tends to rise in people who have more fat because it is made by fat cells. Leptin doesn't always work right in the brain, though. This is especially true for some people who are overweight. People often call this leptin resistance. This means that even though your blood has a lot of leptin, your brain doesn't understand it as well and keeps telling you that you're hungry even after you've eaten. Leptin resistance is a complicated issue, but study shows that regular exercise, cutting back on sugar, eating more fiber, and getting enough sleep may all help lower leptin resistance. 4. Lifestyle and behavior issues. Besides these main reasons, there are a number of behavioral reasons why you might still feel hungry after eating, such as A. Not paying attention while eating. It has been found that people who eat while busy feel less full and want to eat more during the day. If you often eat while distracted, try being more mindful to learn how to read your body's cues better. B. Eating way too fast. Researchers think that fast eaters don't feel as full as slow eaters because they don't chew as much or pay as much attention to their food, both of which are linked to feeling full. Don't eat as quickly and try to chew your food more. T. Being stressed out. The stress hormone cortisol may make you feel more hungry and increase your cravings. Try doing yoga or meditation at least once a week if you find that you're stressed out a lot. D. Working out a long time. It is common for people who work out a lot to eat more and burn calories faster. You might need to eat more to fuel your workouts if you work out a lot. E. And not getting enough sleep. Hormones like ghrelin need to be controlled, and people who don't get enough sleep tend to have higher amounts of these hormones. To get enough sleep, try making a healthy sleep schedule or limiting your exposure to blue light at night. F. Not having enough to eat. Sometimes you might still be hungry after eating because you didn't eat enough during the day. G. High blood sugar and lack of response to insulin. Your hunger can get a lot worse if you have high blood sugar and lack insulin resistance. If you don't get enough protein or fiber in your diet, or if you don't eat enough high-volume foods, you may feel hungry after eating. This could be because of hormone problems like leptin resistance, or because of the way you live your life. Try putting some of the above ideas into action. A lot of people around the world have trouble with feeling hungry. Most of the time, it's because they don't eat enough protein or fiber, but it could be because of your daily life or problems with your hormones, like leptin resistance. If you often feel hungry after eating, try some of the above ideas that have been shown to work to help you control your hunger. Like, share, subscribe, and comment.